Welcome back to Leggett Plays Rimworld. It's been a while, so I'm going to start a new colony. It is Beta 18. Very excited. Um, there's a lot of people who play this game now. It's a lot more popular than it used to be, but I'm just going to give it a shot. Let's see how it goes. I do a fairly basic start. Crash landed. Um, some challenge. I don't like rough. It gets a little too crazy too early. I like to have time to set things up, especially when you're doing caravan stuff, and I want to do as much caravan stuff as possible early on, even if it means taking some risks and losing some people. Seed is going to be Skylar, because that's the name of my dog. Globe coverage 30% is typically fine. Any more than that, and it might slow down the game a bit when you try to load the world map. That's just annoying. Let's go with... Could do like a desert globe. I think that'd be interesting. Yeah, let's do that. Low rainfall, high temp. Generating world. Let's see how it goes. Okay, this is straight up all desert. I don't know if I want all desert. I was hoping it'd be like mostly desert. So let's try back. Oh, there's in-betweens here. Maybe like that. I want like arid, but I want like desert and savanna. And then maybe at like the very north and south ends of the map, it could be more temperate. Okay, I like this. Arid shrubland, desert. Down here you have some more wetlands. I think this will do. I think I want to like start in the desert area and maybe move down. Maybe start in a shrubland. It's hard to start in a desert. There's just nothing there to like. There's barely any trees. It's hard to get wood. I like starting near roads as well. And now they added meteor strikes or asteroid strikes that appear randomly, which if you're running out of metal, you can get like a huge chunk of steel that just comes down that you can mine. And I think that's really interesting because it balances out hilly and mountainous maps, which used to be like the default. If you want metal, you have to go there. So now I can feel comfortable letting RNG give me some metal by going to one of these tiles over here. Yeah, let's do this. Like a river basin. Near two friendly dudes. Some pirates up here. Take them out at some point. Being next to a road will make doing caravan stuff much easier. I like doing larger maps. Not too big though. Starting season auto. Factions. Yeah, we're friendly with these. No. That's a hostile tribe. This is friendly though. We can decide what to do with that tribe. Tribes are not too difficult to deal with early on. Yeah, that'll do. Alright. Characters. I'm not going to spend too much time on this, but for the most part, I don't want any super negative traits like Pyromaniac. I don't know if Psychopath is necessarily bad. Neurotic isn't bad either, but incapable of social also isn't bad. I might stick with this guy. Good beat 'em up. Decent crafting. I don't know, let's see. I don't like psychically sensitive, and slothful is just bad. Steadfast is good. Pessimist literally just kind of counters that. Not awful. Good cooking, good shooting. Ooh, that good shooting is just, yeah. The cataracts just make the good shooting skill kind of not matter. No. This guy might be good. Nudist. Nothing wrong with that. I don't know, we could do better. Optimist, but also nervous. That's not awful, and stats are really good. Alright, this will be my boy. James Lamp, Leggett. He's gonna be like me, I guess. Doesn't look like me at all, but. So what are we lacking? We are lacking cooking, growing. Our shooting is decent with this guy. I still think this guy's fine. This guy we need definitely cooking and growing. Cooking and growing, incapable of none. Green thumb, nervous, psychically dull. These are balance out. The bad back is kind of bad though. Cooking and growing, not as high. Capable of firefighting, that's annoying. Green thumb, ascetic. If he has a bedroom that's too impressive. That's actually decent. Cooking isn't good at all. Growing is really good. And like that, just a little bit of pain, that's not a big deal. We're gonna have a bad cooking skill early on. But yeah, let's keep this guy. Maybe all I care about here is cooking, to be honest. Give me cooking. This will do. Ooh, incapable of literally everything. I said I was going to spend a lot of time on this, but I always do. Goddamn. Excuse me. Gosh darn. Oh, this guy. This guy's perfect. I mean, we don't need more medicine, but there's nothing wrong with that. He's got passions for some good stuff. Cooking is high enough. He's got passion for mining. Our mining skill and construction skills are low. They'll slow us down a little early on, but we'll have to do. Don't have a good shooter. Got 2 passions for shooting, though. So get those guys hunting, their shooting skill will go up relatively quickly. I think this guy will be good. Yeah. So let's keep these names the same. All dudes. Didn't do that on purpose, but it works out. These guys, I don't know what this is. I think these were maybe people who show up. So you can kind of, I don't know. Let's go for people with not awful traits. I don't know. I don't really care that much. Let's just do this. Alright, time to start. I'm going to try to keep these recordings to be like 30 minutes, maybe 40. It's hard to figure out with Rimworld because a lot of stuff can happen in a short amount of time, but then nothing can happen for a long time. So I'll just play it by ear. If nothing's happening, maybe I'll make the episode a bit longer. Alright, so we want unforbid all this junk. We don't have really good shooting skills. Where is it? Character 3, 3, 3. So you get the rifle, you get the revolver. And let's say you get the knife. Wherever the knife went. Could have sworn we start with the knife. Anyway, so let's take a look around. We got the road, which is good. We got the river. What mods am I playing with? Okay, I'm not playing with the fishing mod, which I typically like. Do I have the manager mod? I do, okay. Which is nice. Don't have... We have some trees. Getting wood won't be terribly difficult. I want to set up... Ooh, lots of muffalo. That'll be good early for food. I want to set up near the river and the road, just because thematically I think that works. Maybe right here in this open space. Here's some fertile soil. Could just do like right here. Or up here. Let's do here. It's a decent sized space to start out with. There's some steel here. It's central. Pretty central. Kind of left. Alright, let's do that. Okay, so first things first. Get some... Dumping stockpile. And a regular stockpile. Just anywhere. Let's move all these out of the way. Let's get started on some... Well, let's worry about hauling all of our stuff first. Always put firefight to 1. We got good doctors. Good doctors. Bed rest to 2, just because, like, one guy doctor 1. Because I don't want him going to sleep if there's someone who needs tending right away. Just make my life easier. Flicking, because it's something you want to happen immediately most of the time. Everybody's decent at social. So everyone can do it, but prioritize the good guy who's good. Let's not even bother handling with that guy. This guy will cook. This guy can cook. Hunt. Hunt on a 3. Grow. On a 2. Mine on a 2 for this boy. Everybody has plant cut on 3. Alright. managing on 2. It doesn't take long to manage. Yeah, this looks fine for now. We'll worry about the rest. When we get more people, we can give people more specific roles. Alright, so let's go up to speed 3. Just to get these boys. Oh, there's the knife. Get our stuff over here. Any full-grown cactuses or trees. We're gonna manager desk up. We figured that out easy. I like the manager mod. Alright, so I'm thinking start with like a small wooden barracks. Could even just start with like that, just to get some beds in there. Like so. Animal sleeping spot. What is our animal? Oh good, a monkey. That is probably one of the more useless animals you could start with. They can't even haul. Well, I might just murder him, to be honest. He's just gonna eat food and be useless. Got a lot of muffalo. I'd like to get started on taming these guys right away. But we'll see. Good amount of survival meals around. Let these guys go for a little while. Let's build a roof over this. There we go. Just so like we have some storage and things won't deteriorate. It's not going to be permanent. We got enough meals for... Holy cow, 44. That's a lot of... You normally start with what, 30? It's quite a bit more. So let's haul these boys and these boys when you guys get a chance. Oh, who's hauling? Everyone's hauling. I think clean should be a 4 for some people. Haul can be a 3. There. I'm not the best at this game, but I've got 100 hours in it. So a lot less than a lot of people you'll see on the subreddit where they're like, oh my god, I have 666 hours, lol. But I know what I'm doing for the most part. Alright, so while they're doing this, it's the 3rd day already, I didn't even realize that. I definitely want to start over here with the barracks. So like plan this out first. I want 3x3 rooms eventually. So let's start with like a 10x10 building. Act as a barracks for right now and a dining room. And then I want 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3x3 rooms off of it, which means 1, 2, 3, 4 by 4s. I think 3x3 you won't get the cramped space debuff. I could be wrong though. Oh, I think it was 5 by 5 actually. The 3 by 3 will be fine for now. You definitely don't want them to share a room because the shared room debuff is permanent. The cramped interior debuff is only while they're in the room. So that'll be fine for now. We may as well do that. And then I have like doors here. 2 by 2 space. 2 wide space in between. And I'll do... Don't need to be that big. This is going to be kitchen and a small freezer to start out with. So let's do this the other way around. Kitchen, freezer. So door here. And then maybe a door here. Like butchering table. Yeah, this will be fine for now. And just for the hell of it, I'm going to get started here. Let's not do this for now. Just do that for now. Might need to chop down some trees and whatnot. It's going to be a little difficult. There should be enough wood to get started. And then as soon as possible, I want to get some stone going. Stone blocks. Get some small growing zones on this fertile land so I can get some corn going. Corn gives you a lot of food, so like one harvest of corn off this high fertility area will really last us a while to start with. Utility sensitivity 100, utility sensitivity 40, 100. So you definitely don't want to grow potatoes on fertile land because it won't be as worthwhile. Start with some rice over there and then corn over here. The rice on a smaller plot because like it grows quickly. So we can get some food going. And just the large plot because we want a ton of corn that'll last us all through the winter. Which, is there even a winter here? Terrain. You can't do terrain on the spot you're on. Maybe you can, but next to it should be fine. Growing period. 1st of September. Oh wow. So the growing period is interesting. It starts in September and ends in April, May, late April, May, which means our growing period is going to be very short right now. I'm glad I saw that. It's probably because it gets way too hot. So, okay. We're going to want a passive cooler right away. And some air conditioning units right away. And we're going to be relying pretty heavily on hunting for the foreseeable future. Harvest these babies. chop some of these. That one is barely grown, so I'd rather not. Those will do. Alright, let's get some real beds. To start with. Let's get a simple research bench. We could just make that out of steel since we have a good amount of it. Stone cutter's table. Yeah, we're gonna need more wood. Oh man. Let's just start with stools. They're not super comfy, but we don't have the wood. And I feel bad because I'm gonna move all this shit again, but kind of in the way. There. So that'll be a good start. And yeah, that brings us to almost 30 minutes. And then we can move on to the next episode. Let's just get these guys started. I gotta figure out... Yeah, I want to get this built next, and then I'll do the individual bedrooms. They can live with a shared bedroom for now. Minus steel out if we can. Some good plant cutting going on. Agave is nice. It doesn't spoil very quickly. So it's good to just sit around for a while. You don't get a lot from each plant, but I'm worried about like hunting too early because before we have a fridge, the meat will just spoil. I just don't want to harvest the ones that are going to give us like nothing. Yeah, all of those are fine. But like 40%, no, that's going to give you like nothing. It's not even worth the labor. Construction should be higher than mining. What are you guys doing? Oh, growing. That's right. Growing's important. I agree with this. But really, let's go 3 here. Who was that? Leggett. Or should I say, you should be constructing, dude. Why are you not constructing? There you go, okay. We really only need one person mining. Yeah, plant cutting is even more important than mining. Alright, that's time. Put a save here. I'm going to call it Dune, because it's a desert, an arid world, I guess. I'm so original. Ep1. Don't have a name for the colony, I'll probably change it to that once we actually get a name. And off we go. Alright, thanks for watching. See you next time.